What's up, guys? MoneyMan here, coming to you some Gears of War Ultimate Edition gameplay. And as you can read from the screen, I'm going to be playing some TDM on the map called Canals. Now, the whole point of this video is to give you my personal opinion, or a review if you would like to say, about this game. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like about the game, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be nerfed, basically what needs to be nerfed, what needs to be buffed. But I'm not really going to go into full in-depth review about it. I might in my later videos. I don't know. But let's move on to the subject. First thing I don't like is the connection issues right here. I shoot him point blank. Nothing happened. He lags backwards. I don't know what the fuck happened, and I get totally annihilated by him. But, you know, I'm not going to... Yeah, I don't know what the problem was with that. Now, at first, I was in the Brazil servers, which made me rubber band a lot, and made me lag back and forth, basically. And I didn't like that. And as soon as I figured out what the problem was, and was able to connect to the US West or US East servers, it seemed to fix the problem. But now, every now and then, I'll go into a game where you can obviously tell there's a lag, and there's other people with better connection, or connections like that, and their weapons seem to actually be hurting you, and you don't know if your shots are actually hitting them. Like, you don't know what's happening. So I'm pretty sure Epic knows the connection issues, and they're probably working on it. I know they said something about that in the message of the day in the first 2 weeks that they let the game out. So they keep improving on the dedicated servers. It'll just get better. But other than that, I want to move on to weapons. What weapons I like, what weapons I don't like. I don't like the hammer burst. It's probably my first thing I want to say is I don't like the hammer burst. I love the Gears 2 and Gears 3 hammer burst. I like the single fire where you just if you have a quick firing trigger. Or, you know what I'm talking about. If you can hit the right trigger a lot really quick, you know, it'll do more damage, and would be actually strong with the Lancer. So I love the Gears 2 and Gears 3 hammer burst. I don't like the Gears 1 hammer burst. I don't like the 3-round burst. It barely does anything, and it has a huge kick to it. It totally sucks. But I want to move on to that and go to super weapons, or I don't know, power weapons if you want to say. I love the sniper. It's super smooth. It's clean. If you hit them in the head, you know their head actually pops. You actually get headshots with it. I am very glad that Epic took out the active reload. Not the active reload, but you know the active down. If any of you played the first Gears of War, you know if you get an active reload on the sniper, you can shoot the guy in the foot and automatically get it down. So I'm glad they took that out in this game. So that they had it in the beta and they took it out in the game. So good job, Epic. You know, you're learning. You're making the game better. Now, any other weapons I would like to talk about is the boom shot. I hate it and I love it. I love it when I actually get kills with it. And then some of the times when sometimes I miss. It's just totally my fault, obviously. But then there's times where you get it down from the boom shot. I don't know why you'd get it down from a boom shot. Maybe if you shoot too far away from him, the blast radius downs him. That makes sense. But when I shoot at your feet and you just automatically go down, you don't die, you don't explode into little bitty pieces, something's wrong right there. I don't know what it is, but that needs to be worked on. They need to fix that. Whether it be buff, whether it be a nerf. Obviously, it shouldn't be a nerf, because if I could shoot you at your feet and it just downs you, not kills you, that needs to be buffed. I think the blast radius needs to be nerfed, or something on those lines. Because now, every now and then, I will down somebody with a boom shot when he's at point blank range, but then I would totally miss the guy, and next thing you know, little bitty parts of him are flying across the screen. So I don't know. The torque bow, let's move on to the torque bow. I love it. It's very, you know, that is my favorite weapon in all the Gears series. Now, I wish it'd be torqued a little bit more, or tweaked and improved a little bit more. I don't really know in what aspect it needs to be improved on. It just doesn't feel like it did in Gears 2. Obviously, this is because it's Gears 1, obviously. But I feel like there's something Epic could do to make it a little bit better. I don't know. Now, I know the charge is a little quick, or all I know is it needs to be improved just a little bit. I don't know where it doesn't seem as smooth as it has been before. And it might be because Gears 2's torque bow was so good, or in my opinion, it was so good. But other than that, I'm going to move on to the Gnasher, which is great. You know, I'll be able to kill you in one shot, or if I'm very accurate, I can either body you or down you in 2 shots. But what I don't like is the, I don't know if it's active reloads or if it's just people have better connections. Sometimes they'll be like, I want to say 15 feet to 20 feet away from me, and they'll just automatically down me or pop my head. And it's like, I haven't had any damage, so I don't know how the hell you were able to down me that fast. They might have active reloaded before that, I'm not sure. So if there's anything that needs to be buffed, it might be the range on the Gnasher, and the spread on the Gnasher might need to be a little bit more buffed, because I've literally had a shotgun in this guy's stomach, and he didn't die. And I shot him like 3 more times, and it's actually in another gameplay I might upload in the near future, I'm not sure, but that's for another video. But so the Gnasher needs to be tweaked a little bit more. So does the torque, so does the boom shot, but it does need to be tweaked much. They're pretty good as it is. Now I can't really think of any other weapons. I don't use a bull talk, so I shouldn't be talking about that. The frags are actually really good. I don't like the amount of time it stuns you, especially if it stuns you and it doesn't stun the other guy when he's like literally within arm's reach from you. I don't like that at all. Now 2 pieces back. Sometimes somebody's able to 2-piece you really quick, and other times, you know, they'll melee you and you're just like stunned forever. And for somehow you can't get away from it. You can't pull up your gun and shoot them because you're just stunned for so long. So if they fix that, that'd be perfect too. Now obviously melee is going to happen. It's in the game, so getting 2-piece is something that's bound to happen every now and then. I just don't like the time it takes you to recover from a melee. If they fix that, it'd be awesome. But other than that, guys, that's going to be that's going to be the end of my Gears Ultimate Edition review. I might go in, like I said, I might go in a little bit more in depth in another video. But I was just really want to tell you my personal thoughts and opinions on it. Right now, I love the game. It's very nostalgic. It reminds me of the first Gears, obviously because it's a remastered version of it. But I grew up playing Gears 1, Gears 2. Played about 4 months of Gears 3 before it pissed me off and made me just quit and not play it anymore. But like I said, Gears, this game is very awesome. I love it. It's very nostalgic. I can't get enough of it. Now if they just fix a few more of those things, I believe the Gears saga will be revamped and people will hop back onto the Gears train again. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to rate, sub, and like the video. It helps the channel grow. But other than that, guys, again, like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Total obliteration? Acceptable.